A few weeks ago, we brought you the horrific story of rogue litigation lawyer Zuko Nonxuba, who had allegedly been stealing millions in medical negligence claims from clients since 2014. Clients who were largely impoverished cerebral palsy children.
Kotlal.
9-year-old 𝗀𝗵𝗶𝗴𝗶 was awarded 15 million rand by the Eastern Cape Department of Health in 2019 as a medical negligence payout. The money was paid to his lawyer, Nonxuba, and never seen again.
13 million. Yo. Hey, we can go.
That amount has been paid to Mr. Nonxuba for you.
We journeyed to some of the most rural parts of the Transkei to find Nonxuba's victims, like Pamela Nqendwana and her cerebral palsy daughter, 𝗀𝗶𝗶𝗴𝗶, who were also part of Nonxuba's web of lies. The tragedy of this story struck a chord with so many South Africans. Directly after the show aired, we received this tweet from lawyer and former Mr. South Africa 𝗀𝗵𝗶𝗶𝗴𝗶, offering to get the children featured in the story wheelchairs.
Initially, when seeing the story, being a lawyer myself, I knew that, you know what, I had to get involved.
We then received a voice note from 𝗀𝗵𝗶𝗶𝗴𝗶, manager of a cerebral palsy care centre in East London, Canaan Care.
I was absolutely horrified to think that these children don't even have wheelchairs.
For us at Carte Blanche, this had become more than just a story. We were determined to help both 𝗀𝗵𝗶𝗴𝗶 and 𝗀𝗶𝗲𝗏, who need specialized wheelchairs and other assistance, as much as we could. We got 𝗀𝗍𝗍 and Armand into the same room, and they immediately started working on getting both children to East London to be fitted for specialized cerebral palsy buggies. Armand raised the funds to transport the children, while 𝗀𝗍𝗍 put together a multidisciplinary team of occupational therapists and physiotherapists that started assessing 𝗀𝗍𝗍 and 𝗀𝗶𝗏𝗏 as soon as they arrived.
Wheelchair seating is not as simple as buying a pair of shoes.
Lisa Williams is one of the specialists who volunteered to help with the children.
The wheelchair focuses more on your posture, your measurements, and what type of cushion you'll need. And that way we can ensure that therapy can be done even while sitting in the chair.
Pamela's daughter, 𝗀𝗶𝗏𝗏, spends most of her life indoors as she's too heavy to be carried anywhere. But her new buggy is going to change everything.
Into ezawutshintsha ubomi babantwana bethu into okokubana ndizawukwazi ngoku nomkhupha phandle ndihlale naye phandle xa efuna ilanga ndikwazi ubana ndimbeke apha ecala kwam sidlale sihleli sobabini phandle.
As the team continued assessing the children, they became concerned about how contracted 𝗀𝗍𝗍𝗏's muscles were due to a lack of therapy at a young age.
Yeah, boy. He has contractures in his legs, behind his knees, that we can't get it to straight, which would then also make seating very difficult. Dressing him, bathing him, it's excruciatingly sore for him.
I think if she'd received the funds that was due to that child at the time it was due, this would have been picked up a long time ago.
A specialized scale was brought in to check both children's body mass index, or BMI.
Okay.
It's supposed to be 18. It's half of what it's supposed to be.
Yeah.
With a BMI 50% below that of a healthy child, the team was gravely concerned and called everyone they knew to get a private pediatrician to see him.
Get in at 10 o'clock and then they'll tell us what time we can come.
𝗀𝗍𝗍𝗏 and his mother Millicent were then taken to a pediatrician who agreed to see him free of charge, but no cameras were allowed in the consulting room.
The doctor was absolutely shocked at his weight. She said to me that if he hadn't come to East London, he wouldn't have had long to live.
We immediately took 𝗀𝗍𝗍𝗏 to the Frey Hospital, and he was admitted for the treatment of severe acute malnutrition.
That was too much.
The Carte Blanche Making a Difference Trust has a long-standing relationship with the Frere Hospital, and we have been assured that 𝗂𝗍𝗲 is currently getting the best care he can. But he is in a critical condition and will need to be in hospital for a while. Either way, he will not be able to simply return to his village. 𝗂𝗍𝗲 needs the 15 million rand awarded to him by the state and stolen from him by his lawyer, Zuko Nonxuba.
I cannot believe that anyone in their right conscience can take money from these children. It's ludicrous. It's absolutely appalling. And he's been robbed of his health. I'm sorry, I just wish I could do something for this child. Sorry.
While 𝗂𝗍𝗲's future very much hangs on the balance, after 3 days, 𝗂𝗍𝗲 was finally ready to go home with her new buggy. She couldn't stop smiling as she was wheeled around outside, seeing the world from a whole new perspective.